Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, her eyes meet for a split second. Ellipsis. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Yeah, sorry. I was just spacing out. My mother this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Hmm. I just wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let go of it. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about it anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give you anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by some people who escape from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she seems to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of this sort of thing, Periodista? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. So? Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, there may not be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like this book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying anything strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Guys, I really don't need you to worry. I just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? A moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not like I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Opening the book and start the prologue. I should understand what Yuri means by a reading company. Except I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. Seems she's reading from the book instead. Sorry. Oh, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I silently took my yes until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the both of us. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes your own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open the book. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes your left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page on Yuri's side of the thumb after it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? Now turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep this up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. You've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting it go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. What the heck? Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but your main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses all the things that she says, but does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but you're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. See. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Periodista, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's just so embarrassing that you think that... Wait! I ain't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Flips this. I guess what I meant to say is that it's kind of cute. Ah. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Exclamation point. I think it's about time we share our poems today. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing your thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if I haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases your hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little longer. I'll read a little more tonight as well. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left the book and slip it in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!